चलें जी, डायमेंशन में हमारा जो है वो मेरे ख्याल सारी हो गई थी, पीछे रहती थी ओवरराइड की और अपडेट की, ऐसे ही है ना? ओवरराइड हो गई थी, अपडेट रहती थी, और ये दो रहती थी। और डायमेंशन स्टाइल को भी थोड़ा हमने डिस्कस करना था। वो फार्मर आया हुआ है, किधर है वो? चलें, सो इन द डायमेंशंस वी हैव 3 कमांड्स। पंखे बंद कर दो, सब बंद कर। In the dimensions last associate we will try it today, and then we'll go ahead for our today's session. So override, for the override, what we'll do, go to dimension style, and in the dimension style you can copy ki the page nikal dimension style. You can this option is available in the dimension in menu bar, or you can type in the command window D and press enter. Again, this window will appear. Okay. Okay. So let's draw one figure first. Okay. Line command. Then you can switch on ortho mode. Okay. Just to draw vertical and horizontal 90-degree aligned lines. Okay. So draw this shape like this stair. Just draw this stair. Okay. And keep it in mind that O snap is on, otherwise the end points will not be highlighted and you will have the error. Okay. So in this way, you can complete this figure, what I have done. So you can hatch it. In the menu bar, there is an option draw, and in the draw, you have the hatch command. Okay. We have already discussed previously. So you can switch on hatch command, and then in the hatch command, there is a pick point. Click on pick point, and just pick the close boundary of the drawing which you have right now you have drawn. Click it, and then it will be hatched. And if you want to change the color, for example, I want to change the color is red, for example, like this. So in the hatch command, in draw, there is a hatch command, and add pick point, click this one, press enter. So there is a minor difference between the newer version and the previous version. You can see the difference. And here is the hatch command is okay. So it's done. Okay. So if you want to change the color, or you can change color. Anyone just change the color and tell me. Huh? Just change the color and tell me how to change in old version. Newer I have done. How to change? भाई लिया से कैसे किया? वो होगा उस तरह कैसे किया? दोबारा रिपीट करें. Just repeat again. In the old version, just cross it, close it. Here. Just is the cross. Again, change the color. How to change? What is this option? What's the name of this option? This is properties. Okay. Just select this. If you will not select this, maybe that property option. You can see this option is available. When you select this object, then all the options available. In general, you can change the color, for example, like this. in the properties command. Okay. But here, if I think so, in the newer version, just right click and properties option. No need to right click, just select. If you will select, the properties will be open. Hatch editor will be open and you can change the color like this. Oh yeah, fine. Guys, right click also option available. Okay, like this. Right click, quick properties. Quick properties also available. Properties also available. Okay, in this way you can also change the color. For example, I will change to red. So in this way, different options are available just to change the color of the hash command. Who have done this? Yeah. Only you? Any other who have done this? What I have said right now. और किसका आवाज के साथ रखें तो दो गई अच्छा रोल नंबर क्या है किसने किया ये रोल नंबर क्या है 15 और दूसरा 19 चलिए आगे बाकियों का क्या है बाकी करें अगेन रिपीट अगेन just repeat again. You have drawn this figure stair? Yes, no? You have drawn this figure or we have to redraw? Figure drawn, okay. Yes. Hatches? Hatched or not? Okay. So delete the hatch. Okay. So in the dimension, in the so right click and edit properties, or you can say there is another option properties. You can see. यार तुम क्या हो जाना यार तुम पीछे कर पीछे हो जाना थोड़ा पीछे no dimension it okay linear dimension just do the linear dimension for this first dimension is this one okay and then there is a and dimension all. This baseline we already discussed in last lecture. So just do the baseline command dimension all like this. No. Have we discussed last time dimension space and dimension break? Huh? Dimension space and dimension break. It is not available in the old version, but it's available in the newer version. Not discussed? Okay. So again, dimension, this dimension is done. Now we'll go to dimension and then again dimension vertically here. Okay. For example, linear dimension vertically this linear dimension and then again use this line to dimension the other two. So in this way, you have done. Okay. Yes. Now you can see that the dimensions are overlapping. Yes. Now you want to change the. This is called dimension dimension space. So dimension space is available in the newer version, but not available in the old version. In old version, you can just manually drag. For example, here. For example, here you can see just drag it like select the dimension and drag it apart from the other dimension so that the distance between the dimensions or the gap between the dimensions is more so that they cannot overlap. Okay. So where you करें इधर मेरी तरफ देखो पहले जैसा मैं कर रहा हूं उधर करो ठीक है. So you can see here, just select this dimension and there is a square box. Just click square box and not click and hold the button and just drag it like this. And similarly the other one, click and drag. So who have done this? नहीं हुआ आपका नंबर नहीं मिलेगा. Who have done this? सर हो गया. तो एक भी कर हो गया सर. एक बंदा कर रहा है इस तरह नहीं होगा. इंडिविजुअल हो गया. जो काफी मानता है इसे. किसने किया? किसने अगर जब आप 211 हमने पीछे किसने किया है? पीछे ये वाला किसने किया है जो डायमेंशन को स्पेस करना मैनुअली कर लिए? और किसने किया पीछे? बस एक ही है. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? हाँ ये डायमेंशन स्पेस ठीक है. ये भी लगाएं जरा. इधर भी डायमेंशन करें. ये वर्टिकल भी वर्टिकल डायमेंशन भी करें और वर्टिकल भी डायमेंशन ऊपर भी कर दिया आपने और इधर राइट साइड भी करें और इसको स्पेस करें. Baseline, just using the baseline. Like this, what they are doing like that. Okay. So now just because the space is very less, so just manually increase space. Select the dimension, click that square box, and similarly second one. Because the first one is very, again increase the first one first. Yes, again, yeah. Yes, no is okay. Then no second one like this. Okay, who have done this? पीछे क्या कर रहे हैं यार? आप जाओ पीछे जरा उनको बताएं जरा. आप उठो ना यार. किसने किया ये? पीछे जाओ जरा. चक्कर लगा गया सारा. सब बता दो. उधर आप भी जाएं जरा. उधर जाएं साइड. जल्दी उठ जाओ जल्दी. टाइम ना जाए. आप जाएं जरा पीछे. इनको आगे बताएं. इनको भी आप बैठे रहो जरा. आप बैठे रहो. So the next one is a foreigner किधर है यार? Are you doing something or not? Huh? Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. खड़े नहीं रहना. बस बैठा बैठ बता के इनको बताएं और आगे पीछे निकलें. उन्होंने शक्ल नहीं देखनी. आगे चल रहा है. अब तो नहीं बताना. आगे चलो बस. अच्छा चले आगे चलें. नेक्स्ट इनको पता चल गया. No, it's done. Okay. Okay, let's move next. The next one is we want to override, okay? And override, okay. Next, click override. Click the override. And in the command window, there is an option enter dimension variable name to override. Now you have to remember some commands, some abbreviations which you have to need to write in a command window, okay? So that abbreviation you have to remember. I remember right now, that is how to change the text, how to override the text size. Now that you can see the very text size, increase the text size. So for increasing the text size, we want, if you want to override means just replace the previous text size with the newer one. So any selected dimensions you can override, for example. Otherwise, if you collectively do, then there is another option. Just in the dimension style, just change the size. In the dimension style, just go in the dimension style. In the dimension style, this is standard. For example, you want to modify the previous standard version already modify, just click the modify, and you can see here there is a symbol and arrows. And in the symbols and arrows, there is an arrow size, and arrow size is 0.18. This is 0.18. We want to change it to 0.5. You will change to 1 because that's not visible. I will change 0.5. Newer version 0.5 is visible, but there you need size 1. Yes. You will change 1. Only 1, not 0, 1. Okay. 1 is okay enough. 1. Okay. Now this is the arrows. Okay. The arrows, dimension arrows. Now we want to change the text. So click the text. And here again 0.18, you will change it to 1. The newer version is enough, okay? Then click OK. There are multiple options we will discuss later on, but only 2 options we will change right now. Click OK and click OK, and then standard, because one style is available. Otherwise, if multiply that style and then click set current so that style will be activated. No, standard is standard. So set current not necessary. Okay. So now if you will dimension you apply the new dimension, for example, linear, and just dimension this side, left side of this figure. So you will see the new all dimensions will be replaced with the updated text size and you can say arrow size. Yes. So and the for example, the next dimension, the bottom one, like this. So these all next dimensions will be according to the updated text size. I think so. Previous dimensions style also changed. Yes, sir. Also changed. Yes. So in the standard, it's also changed. So in this way, you can apply all the changes. But no, I want to select 1 or 2 dimensions and want to change the size bigger than other dimensions, for example. So then I will use the override command. For example, the dimension, just click the override command, and there it shows that enter dimension variable name. So I remember 1. For example, how to change the text style. So dimension text. The abbreviation is DIMTXT. So I will write DIMTXT. You can remember other commands also. Right now I remember this one. DIMTXT. And just press enter. And it will say enter new value of dimension variable. So because I already updated to from 0.18 to 0.5 is appearing here. And 1 is appearing here. Okay. Right. Now I want to change it to, you will change to 2, and I will change it to 1. 1. Okay. You will change to 2 and press enter. No, only one time press enter. Okay. Just for me. And then it will say enter variable name again. So any command for either side, and for example, color. to zone. Now 2 dimensions selected, press enter. So it will be overridden. Override command you can use in this way, okay? Done? Yes. Now we'll use the update command, update command, update. Update command. How do you use? Again, go to dimension style. Who have done this one? Who have done this one? उधर पीछे इनको बताओ, उधर पीछे जाओ, इधर से किसने किया है? इधर वो पीछे बनाया लगा, ये काम हमारे साथ है किसी और से उनको बता देना। For the update, you go to dimension style, and here we will insert new styles. For example, we'll create new styles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. For example, new, click new, and style number 1. For example, this is style number 1. I will say it, name it as 1. Okay. Continue. 1 and continue. Okay. And when you will click the continue, new window will appear. The same window. Here the multiple options there, but we are not changing all the options. We will discuss all the options later on today, but only 2 options again, the same options. The one is arrow size, and arrow size this time I will change to you will change to 3, and I will change it to 2, okay? So that we can see the difference. or 1, for example, you can say 1. Because style is 1, so we will remember it. Style is 1, size is 1, okay? Is okay. The style 2, size 2, style 3, size 3, like this we will do. So style 1, size 1, okay. And text size is again 1. Text size again 1. And then in the lines, color will be red, for example. Color will be red. Okay? This color is red. Red, okay? And the extension lines color will be extension lines color. Extension lines, where extension lines? We want to change the extension line color also. For example, where is extension line? Lines. Lines, yes. In the lines, yeah. Below is the option. The upper option is in the lines command. In the lines option, dimensions lines, and then below is the extension lines. The color we will change it to yellow, for example, yellow. So this is okay. Okay. So this one style, okay. Who have done this one style? Okay. So the next one, style 2, new 2. Okay. 2, continue. Lines color, maybe we'll say it green. Line color green, and extension color is cyan, for example. Okay. Cyan. And text size is 2. Arrow size is 2, and text size also 2, okay? Just type 3, continue, and in the lines, just color will be blue, and extension color is magenta. Sign color is magenta. And in arrows, the size is 3, and in text, the size is 3. Okay. Text is size 3, and press OK. Style 3 is okay. Done? So now, yes, now we want to update command, okay? Now, for example, style 1, just select style 1 and set current. Just select style 1 and set current. Done? Okay, now close this window. Now we will go to dimension and click update. And it will say select object, okay? So we will select only one dimension. For example, the right side dimension will select 1. as many dimensions you can select, but only I'm selecting one. You can select two further and press enter. So the style is changed to one. Done or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Who have done? Okay, chalo. Okay, chalo. So go style and select the style number 2. Select the style number 2. Set current. Style 2. Set current. Set current. Okay. Set current and now still again in the dimension update. In update again it will say the select the object. Now select any other dimension. For example, the second one I will select and press enter. So you will see style 2 is updated for this dimension, selected dimensions. Now again go to dimension style, dimension style, and select the dimension style 3, set current, close. Now go to dimension, update, and select the bottom dimension, for example, any dimension, press enter. So you will see style 3 is implemented. Done or not?
Yes, sir.
Who have done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So now we want to use the reassociate dimension, okay? इसलिए अब तक still so far who have done all the commands what I have instructed. Done? जब आप पीछे जाओ जरा एक चक्कर लगा लो पीछे तक इधर साइड वो लड़कियों को हेलो जल्दी पहुंच जाएगा अगर हाथ ना खड़ा करें तो खुद ही पहुंच जाएगा आपने खुद किया बैठ जाओ आप करें आपका हो गया जागे और लड़कियों से जागे जल्दी उठिए आप जल्दी आपका भी बस The foreigner is doing well or not? Done? Let's check. Foreigner का check करनी So again, let's start. So let's go ahead or not. Let's proceed or not. Just doing the previous commands or not? Who have done? Who have done all the commands? What I said.
We have done.
You have done all? ये फार्मर को समझाओ यार. Valid boundary. If the option is this one, valid boundary not found. This error means you have not closed the boundary. When you are trying the stairs, that's not closed. So just to avoid this error, you have to switch on OSNAP. OSNAP is on. If OSNAP is on, it means, but OSNAP is on, but the points end point are unchecked. All the points are unchecked. Just go to OSNAP, right click, go to settings, and select all. Select all, and click OK. Okay. Now the end points, mid points, everything will be highlighted when you start the command. So you can see, just zoom it. You will see this is not the close. Exactly, is not closed. That's why it's showing that the close boundary is not found. So, for example, here you can see I will again repeat. For example, in the line command, I will do this command. For example, like this, and I will open this. The object is open, not close. Now, if I will apply the hatch command, draw and then apply hatch command, I will select this one. It will say close boundary cannot be determined. So it means the close boundary is not there. So that's why. So for this, just to ensure that the boundary is close, you can switch on OSNAP. OSNAP, okay? And first right click OSNAP and select all the boxes, end point, center point, everything. Select all in the OSNAP settings. And then you will switch on OSNAP. When OSNAP will be on, when you will draw the lines, for example, so it will show the end point. When you will close the boundary, it will show that these points, for example, here you can see, it will show the boxes when you will connect the lines. The end point of the lines will be highlighted if OSNAP command is on. Like this, you can say this boundary is not, you say this boundary is open. This is not closed. So it means if you will go to hatch command and just pick point and then we click this one, it will say valid boundary not found. It means this not closed. So now you will switch on OSNAP. OSNAP is not on. And here first click the OSNAP. Just right click and go to settings. And these endpoints, you can see all you have to check, for example. Select all, just select all, okay? And okay. Now OSNAP is, just click on snap again. If it is off, then you can click it to on, okay? Just on, okay? Now it is on. Now when you will draw the line, for example, here, this box has appeared. So this box will be helpful just to close the boundary, okay? Like this. Now it is closed. You can, now it's closed, okay? So now if you will again apply the hatch command and pick point and select this, it is selected. Press enter and you can change the style from here like this style, any style. Okay. Gradient, any style, for example. Color. So in this way you can change. Now you want to delete this object. So all the commands you are applying today, this is also the part of lab performance. In the end, I will see this one, okay? Based on your activities you have done in the lab, I will mark it, okay? As a lab performance, okay? So you will not delete all the commands, okay? What you have done, you will save it, okay? Maybe you can take snap from the mobile. So all the data, all the commands, what you are doing, you have to save it. Using mobile data, just move that objects aside and just empty the window and then again apply something like this, okay? Or just you can also multiple windows you can use. For example, here and you can see I will click plus sign, this new window appeared, and the similar you can do here. For example, you can here, for example, new open, this new window will appear, okay? If you want to minimize this, just minimize the previous one is there, okay? Just minimize this one, this previous one also available, okay? Like this. And if you want to, for example, just minimize, you can see here all the windows appeared. Just this one, okay, minimize this one, okay, and this one, like this, okay? So you can use the multiple and minimize. Again, you have to minimize just to see the other one. Okay. So you are doing in this window, just try. If this window is filled, you can, there are multiple options. For example, just select this one like this and then move. But in modify, you can move it. For example, move and move. It is saying that specify base point. From here, you want to move. You want to move from here, for example. Now O snap is not on. O snap always on. Okay. बंद क्यों किया है? O snap on ही रखना है, ठीक है? Off नहीं करना. Select all. So specify base point. So we are using the move command. Okay. Specify base point. For example, this base point. So we want to move, for example. So you can move aside like this, and again window is empty. Here you can try. Acha, in the draw, in the modify, just click the move command. In the modify, there is a move. And also you can write move, but available. Okay. The next one. Who have done this? So in the newer version, you can open. So it will be open like this. Drawing 3, drawing 2, drawing 1 like this. So I'm working in drawing 1. If my drawing 1 is filled, for example, then I can go to drawing 2 like this. Move the object aside and then empty the window, and then you can work on the empty area of the drawing. So now again I will just use the empty area, okay, like this. So in the dimension, update is done. Update is in the reassociate, you will just click the reassociate dimension. Just click this one, and it will say that select objects. So one dimension for, then press enter. When you will press enter, it will say specify first extension line. So the dimension which you have selected, the end point of that dimension, you mean the object which you have dimension, end point of that object you will select, not the dimension. Okay. So end point of that object, for example, this one. So you will select that. Okay, just it will be difficult. Just to simplify it, just first draw the line command, simple line command, separately. Just simple line command. Okay. Done. No, dimension it, linear. Dimension it, linear. And dimension. This is done. Okay. Done. Yes, sir. Now go to dimension reassociate. Okay. And just select the dimension first. Dimension, not the line. Dimension of the line. Okay. Dimension. Press enter, and it will say specify first extension line. No end point of line, not dimension. Before it was dimension, no line. End point of line, just select this one. Now it will say specify second extension line. No, we will not select the second end point. We will select the midpoint of the line, for example. Okay, mid or any point between two end points. Okay, just click that. So you will see the dimension is shrink to. Yes. Done. Who have done? We have. Who have done? और किसका हुआ? किसका हुआ? आपका हो गया? 1 और किसका हुआ? हमारा 75 का हो गया। और किसका हो गया? हमारा भी हो गया। बस हो गया। तो मुझे बताएं पार्टी 7 कौन है? दिखाएं जरा। अच्छा 03 दिखाएं 03 किधर है? चलो जी आगे चलते हैं. The next one is in the dimension reassociate. Now, who have done reassociate? Or we have to repeat or not? Again. So again, just again draw the bigger line, for example, the big one like this. Now go to dimension, just quick dimension. Use the quick dimension this time, okay? Quick dimension, okay? And you can see the difference between quick and we already discussed in the previous section. Just select the line and press enter or right click. You can also mouse right click and place the dimension like this. So you will see the dimension is placed. Now go to dimension and reassociate dimension. Select the dimension, not the line. Select the dimension, press enter. It will say in the command window that specify first extension line. So for example, first end point of the line, okay? Any end point of the line you can select. Now it will say specify the second extension point. Second, you will not select the end point of the second end point of the line. You can select any midpoint between the line, okay? Between the end points. You can select anywhere on the line, not the end point, okay? Just select that. So you will see the dimension is shrink to the newer specified points, okay?
Earlier there was a problem that the arrowhead was not displayed. Then we went to OSNAP and we done with the setting.
Yes.
Only then.
Yeah, OSNAP should be on, you say. Yes, OSNAP must be on. Every time OSNAP, be ensure that that OSNAP is on. Otherwise, your drawing maybe have some end points not connected well, so the close object not possible, okay? Done? Reassociate done? Who have done? Done? आप जाएं दोबारा, आप जाएं खुद, आप जाएं वो लड़कियों को जाएं दोबारा. ये आज कुछ भी नहीं कर रही. वो पिछली लड़कियों के पास जाएं, वो कुछ कर रही. वो हमारे हैं आप किसी और सेक्शन गए हैं? हमारे साथ हैं? ठीक बोल यार, हमारे साथ हैं किसी और हमारे साथ. Okay, now go to dimensions and dimension style. Dimension. And in the dimension style, we have selected style 3, I think so. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So style 3 is okay. Now we want to modify this style, okay? So we want to modify this style, for example, style 3. Just click modify. And first lines. And in the lines, you can see blue color already done. We have done blue color.
Yes,
huh? This done. Then line type. Just go to line type. And there are only 3 types. You can see. Now click other. And again 3 types. So you can load. Just click the option load. And in the load command, there are multiple lines. So you can see there is a dash line, border line, center line, dot line, hidden line, gas line, base line, and zigzag line, tracks, phantom, hot water supply, like that. So different lines are available. So you can select, for example, we'll select dot line, for example, dot, okay, and click OK. And again load, dot line 1. You can see that this appeared in the window. Now again load, and just zigzag line, for example, zigzag. Okay. So zigzag also appeared. Again load, and there is a batting line. For example, click batting and it also appeared. Similarly, you can add as many lines as you want. Okay. So done. If it is done, though, now click OK. So you can see in the line type, now all the loaded lines will appear. Just click in the line type and you will see all the 3, 4, for example, batting lines and dot line, zigzag appeared here. Okay. So now we will select, for example, zigzag line, for example. Zigzag line, for example. Huh? And click OK. And current. So just yes, set current, and then now again dimension, all the dimensions in the window which are under the style 3 have changed. Have changed to zigzag. Yes, this change to zigzag. Now again go to dimension style. Style 3 modify, style 3 modify lines. In lines, you can say, there is a baseline spacing. Yes, oh no, line weight also there. Line weight first. Yes, in line weight, just change the line weight, for example. For example, you can change to 1 mm. By default was what? Okay, it was by default. Yes. Okay, now you can click 1 mm and click OK. Yes. And style 3 is already, I think so, there. Just if you will close, that's not weird, I think so. Huh? Yes. It means you have to set current every time. Yes. Style 3 modify, just ensure that 1 mm is selected. Yes, okay. No, style 3 set current, close. No, I think so, it's changed, but you can say the difference is minor, I think so, we cannot change. You will change bigger one. Okay, again dimension style 3 modify line weight, for example 2.1 mm. Yeah, 2 mm. Okay, 2 mm. Okay, style 3 set current. Okay, I think so, it's not applying. Huh? Apply?
It is not very big difference, but a slight difference.
Okay, just modify dimension weight. Okay, dimension weight is only 2.11 mm. Okay. Okay, now the minor one, for example, 0.05 mm. Okay. Dimension size 3 set current, close. No, it's not changing. Yeah, sometimes applying, maybe not applying in your case. Anyone style change when you are applying this or not? No. Yes, no. So again, no. Draw any other line. And just apply this dimension style. If anyone changed, just tell me. Style 3, modify. Just any style, any line weight, just you can apply, and just tell me your line weight is applied. When it will be applied, just tell me. Okay. Anyone applied or not? Anyone applied or not? Anyone? Just try if anyone. I think so. Yes, it changed. I think so. Not. This is the size of the dimension. Okay, just draw the line and dimension it. If dimension line weight has changed, then tell me. Very good. Okay, I think so. Line weight is not changing, I think so. So I will see it and I will tell you. Okay, next. Dimension style. In dimension style, style 3, again modify. Just go to modify and click the extend beyond ticks. This is uncheck, okay? Just ignore it. Extend beyond. The next one is baseline spacing.
Yes, sir.
Baseline spacing is 0.38. Just change it to 1 and see the difference in the figure in the black window, the drawing in the black window. Okay, just see the difference. What's the difference? Just write 1 in this window and click any other window. Otherwise, you will not see the difference. Okay, just for example, you will change it to 2 and it will not be applied until unless you will click with the help of your mouse in any other window. Okay, when you will click, now it will be applied. So you just see the difference. Just apply 0.5 for 0.1 first. 0.1, then 1, then 2. Is there any difference you can feel?
Yes, sir.
Any difference you are feeling? I'm not feeling. Baseline spacing. Huh? Yeah. Okay, just apply 1. Click OK. Click OK. And style 3 set current. And see if there is any difference. I think so. Line spacing. Just apply a new dimension. For example, I will apply this dimension again, linear dimension. And now I will change to, for example, 5. Just 5 and just again try. Maybe there is a difference. Modify. Line spacing 5, for example. And I will click OK. Set current. Dimension, there is a linear. Not done. Huh? Any difference? Okay. 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 These two options we'll discuss later. Okay. Next one is style 3 modify. In modify there is another option. Just by default put it by default 0.38, I think so. Default 0.03. Just type 0.38. I think so 0.38. It was by default value. Okay. So default value you can enter. The next one is suppress. Suppress is dimension line 1. Yes. Just click, check this box, suppress, and see the difference in the window, black window. You will see the difference. Suppress dimension line 1. Have seen the difference? What's the difference? What happened? The one side of the dimension line disappeared. Okay. If you will select the dimension line 2, the single line will disappear. Just uncheck dimension line 1, only check dimension line 2, so the other line will be like this. So now click OK, just apply. Just see the difference whether it's applying or not. Style 3, set current, close. Yeah, it's applied, I think so. Yeah, it's applied. Again, just revert it to default. Yeah, very. Modify and then uncheck both and click OK. And no need to set current. Set current every time, no need, because we are already in this mode. Now again go to dimension style and then modify. And then there is a option extension line. Magenta is already done, but we didn't change the extension line 1. Extension line 2, that is batting. Just for example, batting. And line weight 2.11. And click OK. Let's see done or not. Yeah, this done. But why is the previous one not applying? If this applied, why not previous one? So you will try, maybe it's applied, but in my case, not. So extension line is applied, huh?
Yes, sir.
Who have done this? Achha, in dimension, again dimension style, modify, just made extension line to default. Okay, magenta color is okay, otherwise remaining is continuous. Okay, line type 1 is continuous, second one continuous, but line weight not changed, I think so, for the extension. So you will see and I will also see. Okay, what's the problem? So okay, next one is extension line, suppress extension line 1. So if you will suppress extension line 1 and click OK and see the difference, close it, and you will see one extension line disappeared. This is applied, working, it's working. Again, go to dimension style, modify, and suppress extension line 1, just uncheck default value. Go next. Extend beyond dimension lines. This right side, the right side. There is an option. Extend beyond dimension line. There is 0.18. So you'll just type 1 and see the difference. Yeah, this difference you can see in the window. 2, just type 2, see the difference. Type 3, see the difference. Type 4, see the difference. Now type 5, see the difference. Have you seen the difference?
Yes, sir.
What is applying? What is
Extending.
No, size is not.
Dimension line has been extending.
Yeah. Dimension line is not extending. Extension line is extending. Yeah. So extension line is extending beyond the dimension line. Okay. So just apply 5 and click OK and just close. You will see the extension line is now beyond this. Now go to dimension, again dimension style and modify and just put it 0, for example 0, because by default is 0.18. If you will apply it 0, you will see the arrowhead of the dimension lines will be exactly at the point where the extension line ends. You can see it. Yeah? In this way, but by default is 0.18. So modify and write it 0.18 value, the by default. Okay. Next, go ahead. Who have done this? Okay. यार उनको बता गया यार. और पिछली लॉट जो है ना बिल्कुल आप पीछे रहेंगे उनको बता दिया. आप क्लियर हो गए? ये पिछले वीडियो है. इधर से बता देंगे. क्यों जी आपका नाम क्या है? लड़की का नाम क्या है? आपका हो रहा कुछ नहीं? आपका भी हो रहा है? आपका हो गया? सबका हो गया? आपका भी हो गया? आपका भी हो गया? आपका भी हो गया? भाग के जाएगा वो पीछे। वो जो आखिरी लड़की है ना उसको बता गया। नाम क्या आपका? आपका ये जो गर्ल है उधर को बता के उठ जाना यहाँ से। आप चले जाओ। आपको आता है? वो उधर को बता के। नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट जल्दी बता के आ जाए वापस। चलिए नेक्स्ट करें। नेक्स्ट है ऑफसेट फ्रॉम रीजन। Offset from region is 0.0625. Now we'll change it to 0.5 for example and see the difference. 0.5 again 1, see the difference, again 2 difference, 3 difference, 4, now 5. Are you observing the difference? 5 again 6, just applying, just you will see 7 again 8, just see the black window, you will see. Then there is a 10. You will mouse in another window so that it can be applied, yeah? Otherwise it cannot be applied. 10, again 10, then there is a 10, 12 for example, 12. Change the size, blue color is not yellow color, just yellow color. You can observe that the blue color is not visible, so why you are not changing the color? Yellow, this blue, yellow, just change the yellow, yeah. Yellow. So no, it's difference. Not beautiful, it's visible. No, again 12, and then there is 15, for example, 15. You will see the extension lines in opposite direction. Now, for example, 20. You see difference? Again 5, 5. You see in this side. So in this way, the distance is the starting point of the extension line from the original line. This is actually the distance between the extension line and the main line. So now, for example, 5, just apply 5 and OK and close. And you will see 5 is you can see the extension line, the difference. Again, go to dimension style and apply only one, modify and one, only one, not 5, okay? 1, click OK, close the window. You will see the difference between the extension line and the difference between the starting point of the extension line and the main line. The difference is 1. So in this way, you can change the difference. Done?
Yes, I have.
Who have done this? In the dimension style, modify this one, just make it by default 0.0625. Okay, good. किसने बताया? लेकिन इनको याद होना क्या है? कौन है जिसे? चलो आगे चलें। बस हो गया अब। अच्छा आगे चलें जी। आगे है fixed length extension lines, हाँ? Fixed length. Just apply it to 2, for example. Fixed length. And click OK and just see the difference if there is any difference. So you will see fixed difference 1 will be applied. Dimension style, modify. Again, uncheck this fixed length extension line. Uncheck, okay? The default value. Now go to symbols and arrows. The second option, okay, in the window. second point. You can see the lines done. Now the second option is symbols and arrows. Huh? In the symbols and arrow, the first arrow is closed field. Huh? So you want to change it to, for example, dot. The first one is dot. The second one I will change into for example, where is oblique? Oblique. Okay, yeah. The first one is dot. The second one is oblique. Third one is leader. This is another thing. We'll see the leader and then we'll change. Okay, dot and second one is okay. Just apply okay and see the difference. Close. So you will see the dimension line. The first one converted into dot. Arrow is converted into dot, and the second one is oblique. Who have done this? Very good. चलें जी आगे चलें. Dimensions, dimension style, modify, put it default, arrow, closed field, and second one is closed field. Okay, default value. Okay, no leader, just click the leader and for example, box fill like that, leader. We want to change. Just change it, press OK, close it, and there is no leader we have drawn. Okay, so now in the dimension, just go to leader, or I have multi-leader. You have the leader option in the dimension. Just multi-leader, click any line, and it will say, just write the text. In the newer version, it is asking text first in the first step, but there in the second step. Okay, the text, for example, I will say this is the my line 1. For example, line 1, I will say line 1. Okay, and escape, and it will say save. Yes, save. Now it will say this line, which line. So you will select that line. The next one is arrowhead. You can see here you can see this is arrow and line. Text is written. For example, I want to highlight that there are many lines, and I want to say that this line is my line 1. So you will use the leader or multi-leader. Okay. Yes. So multi-leader, just the one side of the multi-leader is showing the text, line 1, for example, text, and the second one is arrow. So the line which you want to say that this line is tagged as line 1. So you will use the leader option. Okay. So who have done this leader? Who have done this leader? रोल नंबर क्या आपका? 1 2 3. पहले तो नहीं है ना? आपका क्या है? ये वाले अभी ट्राई करता हूँ. 150. 151 पहले तो नहीं है. आपका रोल नंबर क्या है? 90. और किसने किया है? हमने किया. रोल नंबर क्या है? 7. और किसने किया है? सीआर का हो गया. 215. 215. सीआर का 3 है. 197 आपका. ठीक है. 190 और 121. आपने कर लिया? क्या किया? लीडर तो है ही नहीं. ये लीडर थोड़ी है. अच्छा, ये लीडर ही है. अच्छा, आपने लीडर लाइन की तरह बना दिया, पता नहीं चल रहा. लीडर का काम नहीं है. लीडर को इस तरह बनाए, पहले इस तरह बनाए, फिर बता दें. चलिए आप इनका बताते हैं. 1 2 3 कौन है? अच्छा, इनका देख लेते हैं. आप कर रहे हैं. अब इस पे दोबारा लीडर पे जा क्लिक करोगे तब नीचे बताए बताएंगे.
काम क्या है आप उससे लाइन को आपको पहले लाइन को हाईलाइट करना है मल्टीपल ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं ऑब्जेक्ट का नाम लिखना है इसके बदले में ये से कौन है अगर नाम स्टूडेंट आता है स्टूडेंट को मैं लीडर से करूंगा कि लाइन इसको लाऊंगा इधर लिखूंगा स्टूडेंट ये स्टूडेंट को ये सेक्शन दे आप इसकी लाइन का लाइन सेट करोगे इसको ये क्या आ गया आपको किसने किया ये
प्रॉब्लम क्या आपका किसने किया एक ने किया होगा ये किसने किया प्रॉब्लम क्या है
115
चलिए आगे चले लीडर now go to dimension style and modify and then symbols and arrows and here is the option leader huh?
yes sir
now change this leader to for example not close field for example box yeah for example box click OK and see whether it's changing or not draw the new leader and just see if it's changing or not see that or not changing I think so mine not changing you're changing or not
no
leader box anyone's leader maybe this leader you're changed कैसे चेंज हुआ आप चेंज करें
ठीक है ना ये आ गया सर कर लिया खाली से क्यों कर दिया सर हो गया सर
बस ये हो गया आपका हुआ हाँ ये हो गया नहीं अब हमारा क्या था इनको इसकी जगह पे ये क्या किया है बॉक्स है
बॉक्स
अब कुछ और करें इसका आपका हो गया? आपका रोल नंबर क्या है? ये देखिए बॉक्स की जगह सर्कल और किसका हुआ है? और किसका हुआ है? भाई और भाई दोबारा से बनाना पड़ेगा। फिर बॉक्स लिया है ना, तब बॉक्स मानो सिलेक्ट ही नहीं। सेट करंट नहीं, वो पहले भी नहीं किया इसी वजह से। मेरा अपना नहीं हुआ करे ना आप, मेरा भी मैं भी ट्राई करता हूँ। उनका हो गया ठीक है, यही है। इनका भी हो गया। देखिए रोल नंबर क्या है? 21519 चले आगे चलें। ये मैं भी ट्राई करता हूँ, आप दोबारा करें। ओके अच्छा, सेट करंट हर दफा सेट करंट कर लिया करें मेरे ख्याल में। ठीक है तो लीटर मेरा जो है ना, मेरा चूंकि मल्टी लीटर था शायद इस वजह से। अपडेट ये देखिए साइज चेंज नहीं हो रहा, वो तो चले चेंज इंटरैक्ट। देयर आर मेनी इंटरैक्ट वेज। फॉर एग्जांपल जस्ट क्लिक ऑन लीडर राइट click, go to properties, and in properties just you will see there is a general option. You can line type, and then there is a music. इसमें कौन सा इधर देखें? हाँ ये in the under the heading of leaders, go to properties, just select the leaders, right click properties, under the heading third heading leaders, and here is the option arrowhead. Yes, just click the arrowhead and just click the open. So just click the open and just change or not in the leaders open. Yeah, it's changed. Mine changed. Yeah, it's changed. Maybe you have to press enter in the end and close the window. Properties window, just close. Mine changed. Again, I will try. For example, I will select this one. Right click, properties, leader, arrowhead. For example, yeah. Now it's changing. Yeah. When I just move the cursor to new arrowhead, it shows the changing in the window. You can see, yeah, now it's done. Dot. Now I will close the window. You will see it's done. Right click properties, change the arrowhead of the leader. Who have done? Not done. Escape. ये तो कुछ और हमें ये डायमेंशन जो आपने डायमेंशन को बाय डिफॉल्ट करना था ये डायमेंशन सर ये नेम पर लीडर की बात कर रहा हूँ ये ना लीडर की बात ही कर रहा हूँ उसको बाय डिफॉल्ट लीडर पे ये हो गया लीड यही है और इसका हुआ है लेफ्ट क्लिक करो और किस पे वो नहीं इस पे क्लिक करने के बाद ये जो है ना प्रॉपर्टीज इस पे ओके प्रैक्टिस ओके ठीक है हो गया मोर एक्टिव ओके बी एक्टिव प्लीज है सर ये इधर जाना आपका नाम कंट्रोल 1 प्रेस करो ओके ये जो है व्यूअर प्रॉपर्टीज राइट क्लिक प्रॉपर्टीज कंट्रोल 1 से डन और नॉट द सेम चेंजेस हैव यू डन तो पुराने वर्जन में राइट से नहीं आता नहीं आता अच्छा चलें एस्केप करें एस्केप आपने इतनी ज्यादा सेलेक्ट की हुई है इस तरह कैसे आएगा एक को करना है राइट क्लिक पे प्रॉपर्टीज आ गई हैं प्रॉपर्टीज एंड हियर oh sorry and here there is an option अच्छा इसके अंदर वो किधर है? ये तो कोई ऑरेंज बॉक्स है नहीं यार, हीटर की राइट क्लिक प्रॉपर्टीज। हाँ लेकिन इसके अंदर वो किधर है? वो एरो हेड ऑप्शन होता है ना, एरो हेड। हाँ लाइन्स एंड एरोज, ये है ना, लाइन्स एंड एरोज, देयर इज एन ऑप्शन लाइन्स एंड, जस्ट क्लिक इट, हियर इज द एरो हेड, ओके, दिस इज लाइन वेट, दिस इज the first one is arrowhead, okay, yeah, this one, click it and change it. For example, I will change it to the first one is dot small blank, okay, you will see, close this and escape. Now it's changed, yeah, you can see change. Who have done this again? Who have done this through property? Okay, आपका भी हो गया क्या? ये एक, ये और दो, तीन लड़कियां, आपका नहीं हुआ? हो गया? रोल नंबर क्या आपका? 11 103। अच्छा अगला 91, यस, वो दो 30 187 एंड 3, ये जो है, हाँ पहले तो नहीं आया, पहले नहीं है 31, और किसका हुआ है? रोल नंबर क्या है? 43 और कितने किए? अच्छा आप रोल नंबर बताया जया, अच्छा आप चेक किया है? चलें जी, आगे चलें। हाँ, लीडर हो गया। ओके, नेक्स्ट। जा मुझे नहीं बताना इधर। Dimension style, go to dimension style, modify, and modify just what we have done. Leader, huh? So arrow size is 3, for example 5. Arrow size 5. What's the difference? Can you see the difference? Yeah, size of the arrow, okay? So, for example, click OK and see the difference. Close. Dimension style, modify, and set it to default. Three was default, I think. Marks. In set, okay, close, draw the circle, any, okay, draw any circle. Again, go to dimension style and then just modify and then mark, and mark maybe for example 0.09 and you can change it to 1 for example, and click OK and close. It's done or not? Done? Oh, it's done. It's not done. Oh. मार्क नहीं है, हो गया सेंटर मार्क कैसे हुआ? दोबारा करें, सेंटर मार्क चेंज करें जरा, इसको ये तो इसको 10 कर दें। पहले कितना था? मॉडिफाई center mark is 0.09. Just change it to change it to center mark. Mark just change into, for example, 0.5. Okay. Close. Okay, draw again circle, new circle. नहीं हुआ, कैसे किया ये, क्या किया आपने? अच्छा, सेंटर मार्क. Again you have to go to dimension and then center mark, okay, and select the circle, then it will be applied. Okay, in the dimension side it's changed, but if you want to apply, just go to dimension, center, mark center, and then select this circle, press enter, then it will be applied. Okay, so now just change in the dimension style, just modify and change the mark to 2 for example, or 3 is okay, 3, and then click OK and close. Now draw new circle and dimension, center mark, dimension, center mark, click the new circle, and you can say the center mark is now have size bigger than the previous one? Done or not?
Yes, sir.
Who have done?
Yes, we have done.
Who have done?
हमारा
किसका हुआ है? आपका हो गया? और किसका हुआ है?
हमारा हो गया।
तीन का हो गया? आपका हो गया? गर्ल्स का नहीं हुआ? नहीं हो गया। बस इनका ड्रॉन क्या है? 147 अच्छा 71 आपका कितना बोलते हैं? तो मेरे ख्याल है ये कौन सा आपने सेंटर मार्क है? ये सेंटर मार्क
सेंटर मार्क काफी बड़ा कर दिया
इतना किया
अब सेंड किया
इतना किया अच्छा चल ठीक चलो आगे चलें बस
सर हमने भी किया
बस छोड़ो ये बाद में करेंगे यार आगे चलो
सर जी हम भी
चल अगला चलें बस टाइम नहीं है अभी आगे डायमेंशन में जाएं डायमेंशन स्टाइल मॉडिफाई नो लाइन जस्ट क्लिक द लाइन click OK, close, draw new circle, and then dimension, go to dimension, center mark, click the circle, you will see the center line is placed between the circle, which is crossing the boundary of the circle. Huh? Done? ये देखें ना ये लड़का नाम क्या है?
यस सर डन
ये जो
हो गया
187 है क्या नाम है? No.
ठीक है
ठीक हो चलें आगे dimension style modify so now you can say mark and just default mark and
0.09
okay line is also okay looking nice or if you will do it none then it will be none okay so it's done now again next one is break size huh break size is 0.12 you will change it to 0.5 and see the difference break size not available dimension break yes this dimension break so now I have to tell you dimension break who have installed the newest version for example 2019 AutoCAD who is using 2019 or latest version latest from the old version 2007 which version you have using 20 yes very good 20 और किसके पास है okay ये 20 वाले जो है ना नए इनको एक नई command है this is new command so I have to introduce this new command to you okay so now you will just click OK and just go to dimension first draw this dimension these dimensions available just draw two dimensions which are crossing each other just any two dimensions which are crossing each other for example one line like this if because this object you have already done this object you already have this object so this dimension then this one then in this way you can see this one and this one now these two dimensions are crossing each other huh? So draw this you can say this object like this and apply the dimensions now I will apply in the dimension break I will show you dimension break okay so for example simple if you want to make it simple just draw two lines one line horizontal and the other line vertical like the plus sign for example plus sign okay so now dimension go to linear and just apply the dimension okay like this and then there is a linear dimension again vertical line dimension it and now the two dimensions are crossing each other now we want to apply the dimension break is like in the electrical circuit when two electrical circuits are crossing each other one is shown with the help of jumper like that so in this way there is a break one line will be broken and the other one will pass through it like this so how go to dimension break just click dimension break when you will click dimension break it will say that select the dimension to remove break so the first selection will be broken okay the first for example if you will select the first dimension vertical this vertical line will be broken midway okay the other line will be unbroken. For example, select this one, press enter. It will no, not press enter. Just select this one and then select object to break. The other dimension just select. Just zoom it. You will see the first dimension which you have selected that has broken. You can see this. This is broken. Yeah, like this. The newer version, the students who are using newest version of AutoCAD have done or not? Dimension break. Done? Very good, very good. ये देखें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? हो गया? प्रॉब्लम बताया.
सर ने कौन सा ब्रेक किया है वो और चीजें जो हम कर रहे हैं इधर सर ने कैसे ब्रेक किया वो नहीं वही तुमने सीसी नहीं किया वैसे ही ये तो सर बता रहे कि
क्या नाम है इसका
मैं जानता
इनको आपसे ब्रेक हो रहा है ब्रेक इसके बाद क्या
अगेन इसको देखें टीम्स पे देखें जरा मैं दोबारा करता हूँ. ये देखें ये देखें अब ये डायमेंशन हुई है दो. ये डायमेंशन देखें तो ये दो आपस में ये डायमेंशन जो है ये वाली जो मैंने हाईलाइट कर रहा हूँ ये और ये दोनों आपस में क्रॉस कर रही हैं. ठीक है, कोई भी ब्रेक नहीं है, दोनों आपस में एक दूसरे को क्रॉस कर रही हैं. ये देखें मैं जूम करके बता रहा हूँ, दोनों क्रॉस कर रही हैं. अब इसमें से एक को ब्रेक करना है. ठीक है, जिसको पहले द फर्स्ट डायमेंशन लाइन व्हिच आई विल सेलेक्ट बाय अप्लाइंग द डायमेंशन ब्रेक दैट विल बी द broken dimension. Again, how to break? Go to dimension break, select the vertical line. For example, vertical line is passing through two horizontal dimension lines. So just click the vertical one, then click the horizontal one, both horizontal, then escape. You will see the vertical line is broken, and the next you can see the vertical line is broken at 2 points from where horizontal lines are passing. Okay, you can see. Yes, this is broken. So this is the new. Okay, the next one is dimension space. So this is also for those who are using new version. So go to dimension space, and it will say select the base dimension. So base dimension will be fixed, it will not move. If you will select the the lowest dimension, it will not move. The upper one will be moved from the base one. Okay, so first dimension which you don't want to move, you will select that dimension. For example, the first dimension which is near to object, the first dimension I will select this is as the base one. So this is base, I will select this base. The dimension to space. Now the other dimensions will be spaced from the base dimension. So other two dimensions I will select as the other two dimensions I will select. Now press enter. It will say enter value. For example, I want to space 2 point. For example, 2. I will press enter to press enter. You will see all the dimensions are separated with the distance of value 2 from the base dimension. Who have done this? The students who are using new version have done or not? चलो वीडियो देख लेना ये आगे चले. अच्छा ये this one only for selected students. Okay, next one is center inspection. I think so. Jog linear, everything done last time. Jog linear inspections. आपको हो गया था? अभी मुझे शुरू में कह रहे थे कि सारा कुछ हो गया, अभी कह रहे हैं नहीं हुआ. ये क्या तमाशा? पहले कह रहे थे मैं सारा हो गया. नहीं, ये टॉलरेंस हो गया. सेंटर मार्क इंस्पेक्शन, जॉब लीनियर. जी ये कह रहे हैं अभी नहीं हुआ. नहीं, लास्ट टाइम ये हो गया था. लास्ट टाइम कहाँ तक किया था हमने? What we have done last time in dimensions, how many options we have already done? सारे हो गए थे ना, सारे हो गए थे। हाँ वेरी गुड, सारा हो गया। तो जो आज किया है ये तो नया था ना, डायमेंशन स्टाइल में हम अंदर नहीं गया था, ऐसी है ना। गो डायमेंशन स्टाइल अगेन, मॉडिफाई, इन डायमेंशन स्टाइल मॉडिफाई, then yeah, break size. No, this is break size, okay? This is dimension break. The dimension break, that size you want to break the dimension. For example, here you can see this dimension break. For example, the size of this dimension you want to make it bigger like this one, more like this, huh? So this dimension break, how to use? So again, this is 0.5, just for the latest version, who are using the new version, just break size, just apply it, for example 2, just apply 2, okay, and okay, close, and now this one and this one. Any difference you can see? There is no difference, huh? Update. Yeah, when you will apply update, so the dimension size, you can see the break size is bigger like this. Okay, next one is again, go to dimension style, modify, I will put it 0.5, and then there is in the right side there is an arc length symbol, percent preceding dimension text, above dimension text, and there is none. Arc length symbol, preceding dimension text. First preceding dimension text is okay. The previous one, just first we will draw the arc. Okay, click OK, close, and go to draw. And draw the arc. Just go to arc, and 3-point arc is okay. These all types of arcs I have already discussed in one lecture. I don't know, for the 4 sections, one section I discussed all types of arcs. So okay, 3-point today. The point, just draw the arc like this. Arc is drawn. Okay, now dimension it. Go to dimension and go to arc length. And select the arc, and you will see, and put the arc outside. Just we will just change to 1. Select the arc, because size 3, style 3 means size 3 very very big, so it's just you will be confused. Okay, क्या यार क्या कर रहे हो? Preceding dimension text. Okay. Your style, so you arc length is outside. Yes, here. Okay. So now you can see. Okay. यार इन अंदर दरमियान से कर लो ना, इसको दरमियान, हाँ बस ठीक है, ठीक, ये it's visible. Okay. Now the arc symbol is preceding the text. Now we'll change the, okay, dimension style, modify, and here preceding above the dimension text. Okay, above, and okay, close, and then again draw the bulk. Yeah, it's already done. Change. Who have done this? Okay. जो सॉफ्टवेयर को पिक नहीं कर रहे, ये इंट्रोवर्ट नहीं है, मुझे लगता है ये इंट्रोवर्ट जो ज्यादा होंगे ना, फोकस इंट्रोवर्ट है, वो सॉफ्टवेयर पे ज्यादा बेटर आईटी इंजीनियर है। तो बाकी है, इनको फिर कुछ और देना पड़ेगा। मैंने वो फीडबैक फॉर्म से लिखा था कि आप कैसे परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं अच्छा, इसमें फीडबैक को दोबारा फिल करें, ठीक है? ये पिछले वाले हैं जिन्होंने आज काम नहीं कर रहे, उस फीडबैक को दोबारा फिल करें और नीचे आपके मुझे उसमें लिखें कि आप कैसे परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं। अगर आप इस तरह नहीं समझ आ रही तो कैसे परफॉर्म वेल करेंगे, ठीक है? तो आप उस फीडबैक को आज दोबारा फिल करें जो इन्होंने आज परफॉर्म नहीं किया, ठीक है? चलिए आगे चलें। क्या कह रही? अच्छा वो चलें आगे चलें. Arc done. Okay, go to dimension. Dimension style. Modify. Now above dimension text is okay. Just go to default by default. None. You will select none. None. Okay. No symbol. Okay. Preceding then there is a radius jog dimension. It is 45. First we will draw jog with default value 45. Okay. Just okay. Close. And then these things what I am discussing right now, I have not discussed in previous 2 lectures, so something different. Okay, so go to draw one line, just draw line, simple line, simple line, sorry, simple line. Okay, and dimension it. Quick dimension. For example, select this line, press enter, and place the dimension. Done. Now go to dimension, and there is one is jogged near the radius. We are not using that jogged. There is another option, jogged linear, in the end of the dimension options. Okay, jogged linear. Yes. Yeah, jogged linear. Yeah, this command is also for only those students who are using new version. Okay, jogged linear. Just click the jogged linear. Just you see the teams. Okay, MS team. Just see my window. And jog linear, when I will select the jog linear, you will see, I will select the jog linear, this jog linear. Okay. Now it will say select the dimension. Now I will select this dimension. This dimension is selected. Now it will say specify jog location. I can press enter, just press enter. It will by default, it will place the jog location. You can see this is the jog location. You seen or not? No? Dimension style 3, for example. Again. Just see my window, okay? Dimension. Just I will dimension the line. This dimension. Now you can see the size is bigger. You can see easily, huh? Or not? Okay. Have you seen my screen? Yes, sir. Okay. Now go to dimension, jog linear. Just select the dimension. Now it will say specify jog location. If you want to manually specify the jog location anywhere, you can select in the dimension, for example, near the arrowhead. So it will place the dimension. Jogged is just like this, okay? Like this. This is the dimension. For example, this one. If you will click here, it will place the jog like this. Like this, okay? This jog. Angle of the jog is 45 degree. So now I will change angle to 60 degree, for example. So now I will go to dimension style, and then modify, and 45 I will say at 60 degree. Okay, 60 degree. Okay, click OK, and then close. Again jogged. Okay, I will apply, for example, I will dimension it, quick dimension, the same line in the opposite direction, opposite side. Again in the dimension, jog linear, I will select the dimension. Now I will, by default it will place. I will press enter. 60 degree, I think so. You can feel the difference or not? Update, select, enter. Maybe the 60 degree, we will change it to 90 degrees so that we can see the difference. Maybe modify 90 degree. Let's see. Or we can say it's 10 degree, for example, 10 degree. Maybe in 10 degree. Dimension. Jog linear. किधर गया? नहीं हो रहा. No, that's not done. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, modify next one. Next one is 45. Have you option linear jog dimension? No, okay. Okay, the next one is text. Go to text. In the text, there is a text style is annotative and standard. fill color. Just click the fill color. For example, green. You will see the text color. The text behind is filled. Okay. Okay. By default, go to by default. Okay. None. Again, text height. Already changed text height. Okay. And standard. You will apply standard and annotative and see the difference. This is your task. Okay. Just apply standard. Standard already done. Now apply annotative and see difference. Is there any difference? Just apply annotative, for example. And color maybe different color. Just apply and tell me is there any difference or not.
सर हमारा annotative नहीं है तो यहाँ से कुछ
आपका annotative है ही नहीं. Okay, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. Okay, modify. Style 3. Modify. Go to text. Standard is okay. Cyan and fill color. Fill color. Have you done fill color? See the difference?
yes sir
Okay, next. Next one is text size. Already done. Draw frame around text. Just check box. Yeah, draw frame. And you can see there is a frame
yes
outside text. If you want to highlight, because there are many dimensions in the drawing is complex. There are many dimensions, and some dimensions you want to box it so that it will be visible from the other dimensions. Okay, so in this way you can box it. Frame around it. Okay, okay, close it, and you will see the box across the. Go to dimensionify. These tasks we are doing for the previous lab. Today's lab still not started. Okay. नहीं आज की नहीं चले पिछली तो मुकम्मल करें ना यार. चलो आज की अगली दफा कर लेंगे. अगली दफा modify. Today's lab was actually modify commands. Okay.
okay
So one part of modify. The next lab was the second part of modify. So we will cover modify in one lab like that. So okay, today we will cover the previous lab. Okay.
yes,
So again, draw frame around text. Just uncheck. Go to next. Text placement. Text placement you have. Yeah. So in the text placement you will say vertical. And in vertical just type above, for example, above, and see the difference. Yeah, yeah, very good. No above and then outside, outside. Very good. No, no. Next one is GIS, maybe GIS. You can check GIS. What is GIS? नहीं GIS में नहीं पढ़ा. You're right. GIS just you can check. And below again below is done. Huh? So GIS just apply GIS. Press OK. Close and see the difference. GIS. You will see. Have you seen the difference? What's the difference? ऊपर हुआ है और क्या हुआ है? लाइन से ऊपर हुआ है ना? और क्या फर्क पड़ा है? अब सेंटर्ड करें और दोबारा देखें क्या फर्क पड़ा है? अब डिफरेंस ठीक है थोड़ा सा ऊपर था चाहिए ठीक है ये दिस वाज एक्चुअली द डिफरेंस अगेन see the difference at extension line 2 near the extension line 1 then near the now go to over extension line you see over extension line 1 then over extension line 2 seen the difference yes who have done this yeah who have done this oh there is the one इन्होंने पहली दफा Center में have seen the difference? Okay, very good. So make it for okay. Now go to view. Okay, leave it. Offset from dimension line is 0.5 for example.
0.09
You have this? Ah, yes. Offset from dimension line. Just apply it to one, for example, and just see the difference. Just click OK and click close and see the difference. क्या हुआ है उसमें? Right? क्या हुआ है? इसको मैं 5 करता हूं ताकि मुझे नजर आए. 5 close. Tail of the dimensions, tails of the between the text and the tails of the dimension line. This is actually there. Again, you can apply and see the difference. Okay, modify. Again, not 10. Again, by default. Default value. What was the default value?
09.
0. Now the text alignment, that is horizontal. Yeah, now the aligned with the dimension line. What's the difference? Just see the difference. Just apply and see the difference. Who have seen the difference? See, आगे चलते हैं. अच्छा, ISO standard. So you can see the ISO standard and या horizontal और ISO standard में देखें, तीनों में difference देखें. पहले ISO, just click horizontal, then click ISO standard and see the difference. You can see the difference. There is an ISO standard who is following some specific guidelines, international standard organization, I think so. So this style will follow that guideline. Okay. The circle is changing in ISO standard and aligned with dimension line. Huh? The style of dimensioning the radius circle is changing. Okay, make it. One is next option. 3 options we have discussed: lines, then symbols and arrows, and third one is text. Now we'll go to and in fifth you can see either text or arrow. Fit option. Yes, sir. If there is not enough room to place both text and arrows inside the extension, to move outside the extension line is what? So here see either text or arrow, whatever suitable. Now I will say arrow. You see select text will be by default. What is the most suitable? Keep text between extension lines. Always keep. So always it will place text between. If there is a space for dimension arrows, then okay. Otherwise, dimension arrows will be outside. Text always inside. Just click this, check this box, and you will see the first dimension 17. The arrows which were outside removed, suppressed, because inside there is no space for arrows, outside it's suppressed. Observe the difference? Yes. Just click the option, always keep text between extension lines. And then check this box. Difference, okay? Put all things defined. Okay. Not blind. Yes, is the above. Close. Yes. If the dimension, you can see the dimension. If you can say there is no space for the text to place between the extension lines, then that text will be applied above or beside. This option will tell you like this. For example, go to dimension style. Dimension, and then there is an over dimension line without leader. Okay, click OK. No leader. No leader. In the previous first two commands, there was a leader. Here, no leader. Who have done this? किसके तरह किया ये? ये सब बार होता है. किसने किया? रोल नंबर क्या है? 31. 31 अच्छा. और किसने किया है? और किसने किया है? और किसने किया है? एक ने किया, चलिए आपका देखिए मिलेगा.
अभी तक तो कोई नहीं यार. वो जहाँ वो है ना लीडर लगा हुआ है, उधर फर्क आएगा. जहाँ लीडर है उधर चेक करो, उधर
आपने किया. चलिए अगेन. कोई नहीं समझ आई. दोबारा करें ना. दोबारा करें चलें. अच्छा दोबारा करने के लिए two lines, one line bigger line, the other one smaller line. Okay, two lines, so that we can maybe third line very small. It's okay. Done. No dimension. Go to dimension. Quick dimension. Just select all the dimensions. Press enter. No individual dimension. Individual. Okay. Just go to dimension. Quick dimension. First dimension. Like this. Done. Three dimensions are like. Now go to dimension. Dimension style. Modify. And now place the dimension besides the dimension line. First option. In the fit, there is a besides the dimension. Okay, close. You will see this is by default. Okay. Now go to dimension style, modify.
by default.
हाँ वो by default था ना वो. अच्छा अब over dimension line करें. Over dimension line with leader. Okay, close. किसी का हुआ कि नहीं? नहीं हुआ. क्या फर्क पड़ा?
क्या हुआ
के बाद आप लीडर सुनने को आपने लीडर कोई बाइक पर रखा हुआ है बाकी कुछ टाइम नहीं है खैर आपका हो गया था ये इसका भी हो गया अब तीसरा करें तीसरा क्या होता है थर्ड ऑप्शन यस सारे सारे वो लीडर गायब हो गया ना वेरी गुड वेरी गुड अच्छा अब मैं थर्ड करता हूँ थर्ड करके ओके करता हूँ 3 सेट कराने के अच्छा मेरा नहीं हो रहा इसलिए नहीं हो रहा कि मेरा जो टेक्स्ट है ना पहले से फिट है मेरे ख्याल इस वजह से तो नहीं आप डायमेंशन को इस तरह लगाएं कि टेक्स्ट जो है ना एक्सटेंशन लाइन के दरमियान बस टेक्स्ट ही रहे बाकी स्पेस ही ना बचे हमें रहे ना लाइन इतनी छोटी करें या उसका साइज ताकि वो आगे पीछे एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश करें ना अब ट्राई करें हु हैव डन दिस जस्ट टेल मी आफ्टर दिस dimension style then there is a modify ये देखें बिल्कुल छोटी सी लाइन इन्होंने लगाई है तब जाके हुआ है ठीक है ताकि वो टेक्स्ट जो है ना अंदर फिट ही ना हो सके बाहर ही उसको आना पड़े ठीक है तो आप लाइन इतनी छोटी लगाएं कि उसको जब व्हेन यू डायमेंशन इट द टेक्स्ट विल बी not inside but will be beside okay then these options will work okay again apply okay I will also apply yeah small very smaller line like this smaller one okay and then dimension it for example I will dimension it like this yeah no this in this way it will work okay no it's besides now I will try again and dimension you can see the screen my screen also dimension style sorry dimension style and in dimension style you will modify and in modify you will see that I will over the dimension and yeah okay close now you will see over the dimension okay now again dimension style modify and over dimension line without leader that leader will be removed okay close and yes no leader is not there done who have done this who have done this चले in dimension style modify fit and in the fit just put it default okay beside the dimension line okay you have the annotative option no okay the next one is use overall scale of 1 yeah this is overall scale 1 and the other option is scale dimension to layout just see the difference just apply this and see the difference first use overall scale to 2 just scale it 2 okay difference yeah this style is changed already changed here no need to apply just 1 again see the difference yeah the object will be same the lines of the object but the dimensions will be magnified 2 times now again apply scale to 2 and everywhere dimensions are spreading because scale is double
yes sir
see the difference who have done this very good देखिए
सेंटर में था सारा सर के हमें भी गई है पानी नहीं लगा फिर करना
हमने अभी चेंज किया 5 बार कर रहा है
सबसे पहले
Right? अच्छा इसको दोबारा बाय डिफॉल्ट करें जस्ट मेक स्टाइल मॉडिफाई and made it to 1. Okay, 1. Now to scale dimension, yeah, it will be make it by default. By default was actually use overall scale of 1. Huh? Next one is modify, and then next one is fine tuning. Yeah, fine tune. Place text manually. Just click it and just see the difference by your own. Okay. But place text manually and then draw dimension line between extension lines. This you will see by do by yourself. Okay, and tell me if you have done. First, place text manually. Just apply and see if you can. Just apply and see if there is any difference or not. Who will done? Just tell me if you have done.
हमारा भी
आपका क्या 31 अच्छा और कौन है चावल किसका हुआ है कौन गया 40 और किसका हुआ है बस इनका ही हुआ है ना चलिए अब आप दिखाइए पहले उनका मैं देखूंगा अच्छा बस कौन आ रहा है अब हो गए
भी सफल क्या सर्कल हमारा एक्सटेंशन लाइन है सर्कल तो इससे वायर अगर लाना चाहते हो आप उसको ऑफ कर सकते हो फिर लाने मैं जरा पानी पी
क्या हो गया? क्या हो गया? आगे चलें जी। 3 बजे खत्म होनी है, 3 बजे ना? बस ही टाइम खत्म हो गया तो बस खत्म। ये बाकी ऑप्शन जो रह गए हैं आई विल डिस्कस टुमारो ऑन फ्राइडे फॉर द नेक्स्ट सेशन. फॉर यू इज ओवर. Remaining you will do by yourself or you will see the video, fourth video. Okay. So today's option I will not discuss in next lecture. The new options which I didn't discuss today and in previous lecture I will discuss in the fourth video. Okay.